Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online. In the last episode, we went through the Little Ladies' Day seasonal event. We ended up going to the Songbirds concert, meeting them a little bit, and we ended up running across, apparently, the ghost of some guy's aunt. It was a little weird there, and just took care of all of that. So here we are back in Western Lenosha, in the vicinity of Aleport, because Battlrun sent us out here to enter the caverns of Sastasha to figure out what's going on in the caves. So that is where we are at right now. Now, when we got that quest, I was originally thinking we might be doing some of the side quests here that are in the Aleport area. Now, I was looking at them. They're level 15. We're actually level 18. I did a little bit of hunting in this area, cleaning up some of our hunt log before heading up to the Sastasha area here. And that actually got me to level 18. So we're kind of beyond these quests at this point. I checked them to see if they had any gear. They really don't. It's just gil and experience. So I decided to just go ahead and skip them for now. And that is a perfectly fine decision to make, even from a new character perspective. If you're a new player and you enter an area that has a bunch of side quests that are below your level significantly and don't really give you anything you need, feel free to skip them. They're not going anywhere. And if you decide to take another class and you get to the level, like you get up to level 15 and you just remember, oh, we have a bunch of side quests over in Aleport that we didn't do. It's just piles of EXP that we can get for a new class if we decide to work on that. So, if you don't need them, don't do them. Save them for later. So, here we are at Sastasha. We have this yellow jacket here we need to talk to. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Please tell me you're here on yellow jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I have yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves to find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. So we need to use the duty finder to enter Sastasha. It unlocks the duty finder so that we can actually form up a party and go in with a group. Alright, so we can do that. Now, before we actually do that, there is one thing that I wanted to make mention of. It's not a quest or anything, but there's this group of NPCs right here. We have Aver, Liavine, Eorzea, and Edda. Now, if I remember correctly, these characters kind of play a little bit prominently in some quests further on. So if we just look at them, we have Aver. Let's see, we have Edda. Let's talk to her first. She says, I'm sorry, Aver, I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. And Aver says, what took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely heal a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's her, the one Battlrun was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. Alright, what do you say? Haha, Edda, you're so slow you'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. And Eorzea says, this is perfect for an inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks, how difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. Okay. So there are a group of other adventurers who are going to try and go into the caves as well. Alright, so we need to join the Duty Finder. So I need to bring it over here so we can see it. Alright, there it is. We only have Sastasha. It's level 15. So we can go ahead and check it. And then join. It's going to be our first shot at trying to do a multiplayer dungeon run in this series. So let's see how it goes. Duty registration is complete. Forming party. And there we are. That did not take long because I'm a tank. Commence. Alright, let's head on in. Alright, duty commenced. So I'm going to be a tank. I'm going to be controlling the pace of things here. Let's go ahead and get things started. So I use the Skull Sunder combination to build up enmity. I got a new skill called Maim when I hit level 18, which does more damage. Oop. Okay, I can use the overpower because it generates a lot of threat. That's a Dragoon. For Dragoons, you want to keep things still if you're the tank, because they're position-based. Bloody memo. What does this say? You find a bloodstained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it, faded ink. The captain likes his seas blue. Okay. So that's going to come up important later. Alright. Oh, there we go. Overpower. Oop. One of them slipped away. I'm on it. Did we lose our healer? Nope, no, there's our healer. We lost one of our other characters. Where are they hiding? Just checking my chat to see if they said that they were going to be AFK, but they did not indicate so. Oh well, they can catch up. thing spawns these little light things. Alright, that one is down. Cave Eorzea. Power. Alright, cross these corals. Alright, those little guys really aren't that big of a threat. Use my rampart to minimize the damage. Alright, through that. Alright, next group of these things. And we go down. Destroy the giant clam. Alright, on you. Good. What we want to do is use the opening combo on one of them, and then the closer, which generates the Skull Sunder. I won't get hit by that. All right. We really want to worry about the It's invulnerable while it's closed. There we go. Oh, more of them. Alright, clam is down. Alright, now this little marker on the ground means we're about to enter a boss room. So, they said blue. Now we want to choose the right coral formation, which is going to be the blue one for this run. You find a switch, press it. Alright, and then that reveals the inconspicuous switch over here. And there we go. There's our enemy, Chopper, the curl. Rampart, my Berserk. Oop, AoE, get out of it. I believe that will paralyze you if you don't. Step out. Step out again. Alright, there we are. Treasure coffer. Alright, we got some plundered gauntlets, which are good for me. I'm going to need on those. Got them up. There we go. targets. Try my combo on them. Easy way to switch target is just use tab. Now we have... No, the loot hasn't distributed yet. Alright, this is another room that's going to seal off, so it's another boss chamber. Multiple targets this time. Now I gotta be careful because there's gonna be ads that are gonna come in from different spots in the room. Gotta keep an eye out for them. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've been in here. Oh no, he ran away. Never mind. Treasure coffer. What do we get? We got an ethereal iron war axe. Another thing for me. Need. Let's go ahead and equip those. Alright, so we got a room in here. Let's go ahead and grab these guys. There's an archer up here, so... Rampart. Alright, next on the docket is going to be... down here, you. He's a dog, okay. I think we're going to head over here first. Actually, we just head straight to the captain's quarters? Yeah, I think so. All the side rooms in here are optional. People tend not to do them. So I guess we'll just follow a normal pattern here. Oh, he's already unlocking the door. There we go. Shallowtail Reaver. Engage. Not too hard. He dropped the key, which we need to get past the gates, which is the Wave Rider gate over here. Drop these two guys. There we go. Unlock the gate. I think this is the section where we're going to have a bunch of different enemies come at us from different directions. We'll have to worry about it. Let's Captain Madison again. Black Mage took 8. There we go. Get sure to overpower these guys. Calling in the dogs. There they are. All gather up, and then I'll overpower on them to grab them all on me. Alright, and he's running again. Pirate's bandana. I'm going to pass on that. We don't need it. Bring in these guys. Stack some threat on these. Skull Cinder. Alright, let's grab you. We're gonna bring in 2 of your buddies. Drag you over to the archer, because the archer isn't gonna move. And then we'll power them down. There we go. Bring them apart. Guys are down. We probably don't need to engage those guys over there, so I'm going to ignore them for the moment. Oh boy, that took a lot of damage there. White Mage has got me. You sully our spawning ground, Shorewalker. Alright, Sahagin boss. Finless fools. Alright. I'm going to engage the boss. Now, you see around the room, there's these thing that says unnatural ripples. At some point in the fight, they're going to start, like, bubbling in those areas. Like over there. And usually somebody will go over there and if you, like, click on it to stop it from happening. But it looks like nobody is. So it looks like I'm going to have to grab the ads that come out of there. Or this guy's going to be dead before it even happens. Yeah, we're just powering down this boss. There we go. Alright, we can give a player commendation, which I'll give it to the white mage for keeping me alive. And foe striker's boots, we don't really need those. I'll pass on those. Those are more for, like, damage classes. Alright, let's go ahead and exit out. Leave the duty, yes. Alright, so we're now back out here, and we need to speak with Baderon, the drowning wench, about what happened in Sastasha. Alright, so let's go ahead and teleport ourselves. Actually, we can return. It's the easiest way to do it. Back to Limsa. And then go talk to Baderon again. Alright, here we are. Head over to the aft castle. Yeah, it's a nice thing about being a tank class for the dungeons, because there's not a lot of them, so you get into the dungeon queues very quickly, and you get to kind of control the pace of the dungeon run. Sometimes the other players will get impatient and start, pulling stuff before you're ready, but they're kind of rare, so... again, it's just a matter of making sure that you keep your threat levels up on all the targets. And it's not that hard. Alright, so, Baderon, Drowning Wench. Such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Sastasha? It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor. None the worse for its voyage. A pity, we dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, this is Dolorous Bear. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride in the battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and tail to tell, I'll wager. Fishbacks? And there was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 L's. You turned your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards have set up shop in your bleeding doorstep. Still sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fauna of Sastasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. Thanks for shedding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done. Lass, you always do. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venture what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade, but after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shot when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. Alright, got a giant pile of experience, some gil. Party Finder is unlocked. Okay. Alright, might as well talk to him again, see what the next quest is. Ready to hear about the job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridania. And that's all I know. But whatever it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it'd pose any trouble for a venturer that has survived the bedlam in Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mion, my counterpart in Gridania. Good luck, lass. Alright, so speak with Mion at the Carline Canopy in Gridania. Alright, so we're going to head on over there. Easiest way to do it is just teleport. And the easiest way to teleport is just click on this, click on the Black Shroud, and then click on the New Gridania Aetheryte. It's 400 some odd gil. We're definitely going to use a free teleport ticket for that. Alright, there we are. Alright. Mother Mion, Carline Canopy Proprietress. Alright. Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, not here to dine. Dare I hope that you're the adventurer Baderon sent word about? You are! The matron be praised. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mion, and the Carline Canopy is my place. With regard to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell, but let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Alright, so that's all I really got. Just got some potions. Alright, so... let me just check something real quick. Alright, yeah, so it looks like that we are at the end of the episode here, so we'll go ahead and call it here. We'll begin the next main story quest when we get back, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.